Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Bennard Owusu. All right, thank you very much. We are here this evening to show, first of all, appreciation to God and to honor our very own Bernard Owusu, the brain, the founder, and the main cornerstone of the Bernard Wiseman family, BWF. If you add solicitors, then obviously the community takes over. BWF Solicitors is him, and he is BWF Solicitors. Once again, let's show appreciation.
Hello and good evening. In Thames News tonight, strikes on the tube to begin next week. Staff vote 2-1 for action in dispute over job cuts.
And more job gloom, this time at Marks & Spencer. Over 500 to be axed at the store's London head office.
In the early 1990s, 1992 to be precise, a young man, vibrant, buoyant and full of fire, and also fresh from the law school and as a law professional, set out on a journey to provide legal services to the community here in the UK. Bernard Owusu. He began the BWF Solicitors story. It has been 30 good years of it. The good, the challenges, and the success, all together is a whole package. How did it all begin?
Having studied law in Ghana, I had a chance to come to the UK, and at the time we obviously had a chance to convert our Ghanaian qualification to the UK. So I went to law school in the UK. Having qualified, I worked variously, initially as an advocate in Leytonstone with the Commonwealth Welfare and Immigration Advisory Centre, and did a lot of advocacy work, and subsequently had a chance to work for a law firm in Balham, and from there I set up my own firm.
To the community, the niche practice is immigration and nationality. Was that the main focus from the beginning?
For me, as I've always said, BWF was to answer a demand and to provide services to our community. What is most important to our community was a typical social law, housing, welfare benefit, immigration and nationality, civil litigation, dispute resolution. And this is what I specialized in. So as you can see, BWF is a niche practice which addresses most of these areas. And that is why we focus on immigration and nationality, asylum, civil litigation, family law, and we do a bit of Ghanaian law as well. We're looking to expand into housing and wills and probate, which we should be doing by the end of the year. Hopefully by January, we should be going into that area. But typically, a high street practitioner would have done all areas of law, and I've done all areas of law. But the focus is what addresses my community's needs most, and that is what we're providing.
Bernard Owusu has been trained, and he has trained. Several lawyers have passed through his hands. I caught up with a few of them. The question was, what has been the experience like working with Bernard Owusu and BWF Solicitors?
So the experience I got from working with Mr. Owusu with BWF Solicitors is, first of all, patience. Patience in learning. Patience with dealing with the clients, patience with your own research, detail, the eye for detail, and being specific, not general, but tailoring everybody's case according to their circumstance. So I would say my experience has been great, and over the years that I worked there, it was down to having the heart to take your time, learn it, absorb it, apply it, do your research, and you always come out with the desired results.
Everything I know in respect to practice, whether it be immigration or family law, Mr. Owusu has taught me everything. He's taught me the practical way to deal with clients and their applications. He's taught me how to be persuasive, and these are sort of attributes that you need to become an excellent professional. What I can advise all the upcoming trainees or paralegals that are working with BWF, I can advise you that, you really need to soak it in like a sponge. He will guide you every step of the way. He's very open to teaching you all the tricks of the trade. So I think you should definitely give him a listening ear and make sure that as and when he's telling you to do things, you make sure you do it accordingly. And I can tell you that you'd be in for one of the best surprises. He would mold you into the professional that you need to be.
Currently based on the 4th floor of the Inner House on the Tottenham High Road, the current crop of lawyers of BWF solicitors, Eunice, Richard, Patrick and Charles, have the experiences to share.
Having been with Mr. Owusu, I have learned that it's not about what Home Office says that is the law, rather what the law says, because now and then we deal with a lot of immigration matters, and then Home Office will tell you otherwise. Mr. Bennard Owusu will say to you that it's not actually what Home Office said, or even a guidance notes. Rather, look at the law. What is the statute saying? What is case law saying? This is something that I learned and I use it every day, and that is the reason why when clients see me, I would be looking at the law differently. This is something that I have learned from my boss, my principal, Mr. Owusu.
BWF Solicitors is a family. The support that Bernard Owusu has had over the 30 years has likely come from family and staff. Cynthia Brown, the practice manager, epitomizes this.
All we can say is congratulations. We thank the good Lord for how far He's brought you, and we know He's going to take you to the end to complete the task that you were brought on this earth to do. So kudos to you, and we wish you many, many, many happy years ahead, and may the good Lord continue to bless you, bless your family, enlarge your territories. Everything that you've dreamt of, may it come to pass.
I think this young man here really needs commending, because I put it together. 30 years of being in this space, unblemished record, seen it, done it all, and everything else. That's so amazing, because it's hard to be in this space and this industry and not trip over. And so for him to go all of these years and still standing, that's absolutely remarkable. And I think we can only aspire maybe to get a bit closer to where he is. We don't know what the future holds, but 30 years of unbroken record, unblemished record is not a misfeat to achieve.
We are saying thank you so much for the service that you have brought to us as not just the staff. I think that we have learned so much under you. I think that we have not just observed you, we have taken things that you have indulged into us, because you train us, you lead us, and even though you're tough, I always think it's good training to have a tough teacher so that you'll be able to take things forward when you are on your own as well. And I also think that the community as well says thank you because of the fact that so many still say, wow, Uncle Ben, and Uncle Ben, and then they make comments, Uncle Ben, and I'm in that time we have that time. So they always remember, and I think it's good to remember, and it's good to celebrate when that person needs to be celebrated.
No man is an island. No man stands alone. Bernard Owusu, in his 30 years of unbroken service to the community, has been known to politicians, diplomats, business people, and many other professionals. His Excellency Papa Owusu Ankama, the Ghana High Commissioner to the UK and Ireland.
Bernard is an asset to the Ghanaian community, and is indeed an asset to humanity. Someone who has devoted himself to the welfare and well-being of others. Bernard also does a lot of community work, offers pro bono services to many Ghanaians in the United Kingdom, ensuring that their rights are not abused, and also vindicating their rights. Indeed, if Ghanaian professionals in the UK would take a leaf out of Bernard's book, I'm sure that the Ghanaian community in the UK and London generally will find that we have such a massive range of human resource that will help our citizens when they need help from professionals. Bernard is really a role model, and I encourage the young Ghanaians to look up to him. And for the rest of his years, Bernard, I hope that you continue.
Mr. Alex Duddy, an astute businessman and entrepreneur.
Bernard I've known is a man of integrity. He's a man of self-respect and also respect for others. He is a man of his word. He is a leader. Bernard is a mentor. He's mentored so many look up to him. We have benefited a lot from him, not only the Ghanaian community here, but the community in Ghana as well. He's always in Ghana, serving Ghana from Ghana and serving Ghana from the UK. We value what you have put into Mother Ghana. Today, as we celebrate the 30th milestone, we pray that God will grant you the strength and the energy that you have used to serve us. May you grow from strength to strength. I thank you very much for what you've done for me personally. You serve on the board of my company, and you have contributed so much to the KGL group.
As a very busy professional, how does he combine the work and home and family life?
Well, my private and my public persona are sometimes intertwined, but also, private includes family, and that's totally different. Because I'm a father, a grandfather, a husband, a son, a brother, an uncle. So those roles requires a different character. I'm fun, and private. I speak a lot, I dance a lot. I like to be a good father and a good son, and also a person that you can go to when you need support or advice. In public, it's my role as a lawyer. I've been a lawyer all my working life. I've never worked or done anything apart from doing law. So being a lawyer is a regulated industry. So you are regulated. Your character obviously inputs much of what you give out, but also the way you were brought up, your integrity, your compassion, your passion, empathy. and above all, your trustworthiness and integrity. Those are the things that you find in my working life as a lawyer. Also, I'm very tenacious, and I like to fight for my clients, something that I find very fulfilling. And so sometimes in my working life, you might find me a bit prickly, not because I'm a very difficult person, but because I believe in standing up for people's rights, including my own rights, and always doing the right thing.
Walking and looking into the future, in the next years, Bennard, what, as a professional, is your personal goal and that for BWF solicitors?
Well, the goal is legacy. I've always said, and told my colleagues as well, that, for me, what will be my happiest moment will be when I finally take a back seat, and then knowing that I put in structures for my colleagues to take over for the next 20, 30 years, and possibly they also hand over to other members of the community. This is for the community, and I'm hopeful that the many things that I've been involved in, be it the diaspora organization or my pet project of real estate investment, which is what I love best because it gives me a lot of joy creating things, and that is what I like. So, I spend a bit more time in Ghana now. So it's something that I've always liked, that I will spend time in Ghana, and I'm almost doing about 40-60. So 40 in Ghana, 60 here. We're hoping to do about 60 there, 40 here. And above all, I also pray for good health for everyone, really, and longevity. But we also hope that the community is also learning something from us.
Long live BWF solicitors. Long live Bennard Owusu. We say a massive congratulations.
Congratulations, my very good friend Bennard, my friend and brother, on the achievement of 30 years in legal practice.
Ghana and the Ghanaian community in the United Kingdom will never forget you. Wish you the best. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Mr. Owusu, for being such a great leader in the Ghanaian community, especially when it comes to the legal field. You've been amazing. Thank you, and God bless you.
Mr. Bernard Owusu, I would love to wish you a happy 30th anniversary. I pray for many more years of practice in the profession, and I also pray that God will bless you in all your endeavors, whether it be in business, in your family life. I'm wishing you all the best.
God bless you so much for all of the hard work. God bless you.
Congratulations. And this is just the beginning. Many more of these await you. Congratulations.
My boss, as I always say, my principal, happy anniversary. 30 years is a long years. And we pray that God continue to bless you to do what you are doing, even more and better to help the community at large.
Bernard Owusu's work in the community has been widely recognized. In the year 2020, his community work was recognized by the prestigious Black British Awards. In that year, he won the Professional Services Senior Leader of the Year. Uncle Ben, Aiko.
And I'm grateful to the many, many thousands of people and families who've supported us over these decades of service to the community. And I'm hopeful that whatever the legacy will leave will be there for everybody to enjoy.